Hello and welcome back to Original Content Self-Inflicted. I'm Mr. Meme and with me today I have Luno.
Hiya, I'm a writer and I shit out ink.
And Spooky.
Hello, I'm your ghost with the most.
And special guest yet again Adam from DLDR.
Itchy, itchy, itchy!
Itchy, itchy, itchy!
Itchy.
Let's cut to the
Itchy,
chase.
itchy.
Let's cut to the chase. We're finishing Raphael and Michaelangelo together forever. I mean Michaelangelo,
Michaelangelo,
it's all the same
Yeah, I don't know
thing.
who the fuck Michelangelo is.
I don't know either. Maybe they mean the Renaissance painter.
Now, this might be a very inappropriate time to say this, but I have no idea what's going to happen in this chapter because
Oh,
the
fuck.
fucking podcast that I found this story from did not do the final chapter and read something
So
else.
you're saying there could be sex in this and we wouldn't know?
No.
So
no.
they tapped out, but we didn't. That means we're better, right?
I have, yeah.
Wait, you mean the whole thing about the seizures spreading was a lie?
No, because they started spreading last chapter.
Yeah, they
Although,
spread it.
reading ahead a little bit, I think something else is going to start spreading.
So, yeah, we got ourselves...
Don't read ahead.
I'm not reading ahead.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this shit. Chapter 6, The Birth of the Babies. Better chapter name than last one.
Baby Genius of 3.
Raphael felt something move on the bed, that he is sleeping next to Chrissy. Then he felt it again. He opened his eyes and he turned his head around and he saw Chrissy. She is waking up from her coma. Chrissy? Raphael said.
Why did she get into a coma again? Why was she in the fucking coma again? Because he was like so happy that all the turtles adopted her or whatever.
Raphael said with a shocked look upon his face.
Oh.
Luno.
Oh, Daddy Raphael.
Chrissy said while she was looking at Raphael with sleepy eyes.
Do you think if I look at this can of Coke hard enough, it'll like fucking turn into like hard alcohol?
Maybe. I mean, Jesus did that, right?
Yeah.
Raphael smiled, and he
Also reading shitty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fanfics.
yeah.
Was that one of the miracles he performed? Finishing the story?
Yeah. Yeah, you saying I'm Jesus?
No, this is actually like one of the devil's like temptations of him.
Raphael
If you read this story, God will save you from it.
I'm going to read this story, and if you're so powerful, you'll stop me.
Raphael smiled, and he gives Chrissy a gentle hug. Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. I was so worried about you, he said while holding onto Chrissy in his arms. How big is he?
Like fucking 6 foot,
How big?
6 foot turtle walking down the street singing diddy doo.
Actually, I don't think we know how big the historical Raphael was.
Yeah,
Well, I just assume he's like normal.
If he's able to fucking cradle Michaelangelo, which I assume is the same height as him, then
Yeah, remember it's Michael Bay Raphael, so he's like 10 feet tall.
yeah, I guess
I was
you're
gonna
right.
assume this Raphael's bigger. He's gotta be.
He's big. I'm just picturing like that fucking meme of like what is it, like Shrek cradling Vegeta who's cradling a pregnant minion or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what like it's like Raph cradling Mikey, cradling Chrissy, cradling Buddy and Oreo.
I wonder where the dogs are. I think they gave them away.
The dog fucking died when they pulled out the fucking driveway in their green limo. They ran over both the dogs.
So they're like, Buddy and Oreo, look out, man!
They didn't even die.
No! And then a fucking car comes and fucking smears them.
Yeah.
Oh, we do, Daddy Raphael. I'm glad to be back.
Chrissy said while hugging Raphael in his arms. When Raphael and Chrissy came out of the infirmary, Raphael told Leonardo, Donatello, Michaelangelo, and Splinter that Chrissy has finally woken up, and they were happy that Chrissy is alright and awake. Who's saying these? Who's saying all this?
No one.
I guess
saying
all of
this,
us.
but
Some of
they
the
will
turtles.
say this.
Let's all say these. Let's all say these at once. Okay, you guys ready?
Oh, it's in future tense. It's in future tense.
Yeah, it's in future tense.
In future hypothetical tense.
It's a hype. Yeah, they might say this. We don't know. Yeah, that's like Chrissy, while she was in a coma, she got fucking Bardock's future sight powers
Yeah.
when he got punched in the back of the head by the fish people. And now he sees the destruction of Planet Vegeta, and he has to go try and stop Frieza by rallying the Saiyans.
Oh, Kakarot, we were so worried.
Some of the turtles will say. Some of the turtles will say, and some will say it's the story predicting the future.
I mean, if anyone could predict how this story's going to turn out, it'd be the author.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Chrissy to gain fucking psychic abilities and like.
She turns into fucking. She turns into fucking Tetsuo from Akira. And then Magneto shows up and they have a sick fight.
Oh, Chrissy. I don't know. Jesus. You know who hasn't appeared in a while? April.
Who? Oh yeah, April and Casey. Casey's like, listen, I know we're their friends and I know we've helped them out a lot, but like, it's incest, babe. Do we have to? And she's like,
That's where they drew the line.
and you know, like, I'm pregnant. It can't be fucking healthy for me to be down in the fucking sewers all day.
The neighbor is like, no, I have a problem with them being gay.
I like how that insinuates like not only that April is homophobic, but that Casey is the one who's pregnant.
Yeah.
Or that somehow homophobia is more bothersome to them than incest.
Yeah, they're subscribers to the subreddit r/LBT drop the G. It's actually a Land Before Time subreddit, funnily enough.
Lino, read this line in any voice you want.
Oh, Chrissy, we're so happy that you're alright. Thank God you're alright.
Chrissy will just smile at her
Thank God, he has nothing to do with this.
Chrissy will just smile at her four daddies, and she will give them a big hug.
No, that doesn't say four daddies. That says four daddis.
Four daddies, yeah.
What's the name of a fucking Elder Scrolls villain? Four daddis.
Yeah, her daddis has evolved into stage 4. We're gonna have to cut her head off.
It's term. We're gonna have to cut her head off and dunk it in ooze. Hope she'll grow a new body.
Yeah. Whoa, a new body.
Your bodies are impossible.
that's the future of medicine right there. Mysterious fucking ooze from Mars.
If only we had it back when fucking Walt Disney died.
Yeah. He'll be to be honest, he's probably still be dead because he'd be like fucking 150.
He'll probably be dead because he's already dead.
Because he is already dead. Anyways.
Yeah, that'd probably do you in. Dying.
Alright. Chrissy will just smile at her four daddies, and she will give them a big hug. And sometimes a group hug as well. What is this? The writing got worse? The writing got worse?
I guess like you can't do both. You have to do one or the other.
How the fuck did the writing get worse?
What do you mean worse? It's been at this level of bad.
Yeah, I know, but I've gotten used to the fucking weird grammatical shit. But now it's in future tense. Like it's being said by a fucking who's that like guy that like told stories in like the Greek era, you know?
Aesop?
Aesop, yeah, like Aesop is like telling these stories.
Oh, I was thinking I was thinking Homer.
And then Chrissy will just smile at her four daddies. That's like the name of like her father. Four
It's
daddies.
like, I can't explain why, but this is just reminding me of like the ending of Only Simon Knows.
Okay.
And of
Like,
course, the woe is me.
All the
That
little
story.
splendors. I love that story. That story is so amazing, but it's so cryptic in its wording that I can't recall more than 3 sentences.
What the
More than
fuck?
3 words, I mean.
Until Chrissy starts to feel funny again. Is she going back into the coma? But this
No!
time she starts to
No.
act just like a toddler. Huh?
Remember when I read ahead of this game and I said something else was spreading?
Huh?
Her mind is
I thought
regressed
this
to
was
that
a
of a baby.
I thought this was a one-time thing. I didn't know this is a.
Fucking no, you
It's-
stupid. You know what the fucked up
It's
thing is?
reoccurring.
You know what the most fucked up thing is in this story?
What?
This story is still better at calling back to like previous plot points than the story of Alvin and Brittany.
Yeah. But it is one of those things where the author seems to love in this story just making a bullshit conflict that they have no plans to actually use in a meaningful way.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
the
they're
cause in the toddler brain.
It's like fucking. It's like they're playing this on like Super Mario 64 randomizer.
It has a more. It pains me to say this, but it has a more coherent plot and conflict than fucking Rogue
Fair.
It's just like
Fair, yes. At least this story follows a linear timeline of events.
It's just,
and doesn't have like, oh, it's Christmas, now it's Halloween, now it's prom, now it's fucking summer.
Yeah, and hold on, what? Yeah,
And the school year just started like 10 chapters ago.
Yeah, all of these conflicts feel like they like put a bunch of random shit on like a wheel
And they're resolved like almost instantly, which is again just like the story of Alvin and Brittany.
Yeah, like one of them is like peanuts in the cake. Michelangelo is allergic to peanuts. Fucking Michelangelo like mentally regresses into a fucking baby, and
it's fucking resolved within the next paragraph. It's like, and that's like the fucking peanuts in the cake thing is like the fucking smoke detector. In the story of Alvin and Brittany.
I want everyone to know that
and then like Shredder raping Mikey is like Simon in Iraq.
What Michelangelo has is indeed feels like a disease. There are symptoms to it. First, you get panic attacks, then you have seizures, go into a coma, and mentally regress into a fucking toddler or infant.
Fucking Babby.
Is this Resident Evil 9? Is this like the leaked script to Resident Evil 9? Like something weird.
Well, I mean, no, it can't be because Resident Evil 8 had the giant killer baby.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I don't know. I think more of fucking fleshworm than baby with that thing, but whatever.
It makes fucking baby noises.
Yes, so does you little bitch.
So does you fucking man-child still playing Nintendo.
Fuck, dude. You played Pokemon Emerald like literally last night.
Prove it.
There's fucking
fight!
Gamer fight!
No, this isn't a gamer fight. This is a man-baby slap fight.
Luna, reach this line. I'm
fucking
sorry.
Shaking her at him aggressively.
Ninja fight.
Luna, read this line. I'm so sorry.
Oh, pretty lights. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
Ding, ding, walla, bang, bang. She said while looking at the lights that are hanging up on the walls of the lair. The Turtles and Splinter saw on what Chrissy had just said, and they were confused on what's happening, and so they turned to Donatello for an explanation.
Yeah, it's like when fucking... this is just like every Chipmunks fanfic, because like they always turn to Simon to like a medical emergency.
Yeah.
Because only Simon knows how to deal with this shit.
That is true. Only Simon knows how to give someone a pill.
Funny enough, just like the Chipmunks fandom, fucking... in this story in particular, the writer just like... written all of the turtles into like their base like fucking like personalities. Like Donatello's the smart one.
Well, no, because like not even then. Like Raph isn't a hothead.
The only exception are both Raffi and Mikey, who just act like the same.
Leo honestly hasn't been much of a leader outside of when he organized.
Leo hasn't done anything in this story except fucking rob the mall, but
he robbed the store.
Ever since Shredder showed up for like 2 paragraphs, they've stopped being.
Funny enough,
turtle.
Shredder was like the only thing to be close to like an actual conflict in the story, but
This is like it reminds me of the goddamn Transformers 9/11 story where there's it doesn't even fucking matter that they're Transformers because like fucking Astrotrain and Skywarp are here and they're the bad guys.
Donatello looks at Chrissy on what she was doing and what she was saying. That fucking Sherlock Holmes over here. Then Raphael goes over to Chrissy, and then Chrissy starts to crawl towards him and say,
"Hello."
Wow.
It's spelled the same way. The way that's spelled would be pronounced the same way as she normally says it.
I wish
like they're trying to say like waffy.
But then they should just they didn't
put the R.
Put the W.
Just put the W. They put the R in, so it's still gonna
is
say.
Is that like a task failed successfully or like a task succeeded failfully?
No, they just failed. That's it. They fucked
failed.
up.
This whole story is one giant fucking snafu.
Raphael starts to freak out a little bit until he looks towards to Donatello.
A bunch of babies.
What's wrong with Chrissy? He asked.
Let me see on what I could think.
That's so stupid.
Oh.
It's like a caveman. It's like a caveman. It's like, let me do my thinking.
Yeah, that fucking New York air is finally getting to him.
Living in the sewers and inhaling all these fumes wasn't such a good idea, Master Splinter.
Shut the fuck up, Donatello.
Splinter's caught in a giant fucking novelty mousetrap.
Master Splinter, do you think you could help me on what's wrong with Chrissy?
Donatello asked.
Why would he know? He's not a medical expert. Apparently.
Well, he also
a fucking rat who knows kung fu.
Well, he also can read minds. Apparently,
I
that
guess.
Is true. Okay, never mind. Then.
Some versions of the turtles are like mystical in that nature.
Yeah, I'm sorry I forgot about him reading minds, Mr. Meme. It's just another stupid thing to add on to the stupid pile in this story.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
Fuck.
Splinter walks over to Donatello, and he used his mind to see what is wrong with Chrissy.
Oh, I guess you got it right, yeah.
This is very strange. It should be fucking obvious
that
what's
was
happening.
The stupidest thing.
It literally happened to Mikey, like, not long ago.
Yeah, but that was so fucking minute that the author and by extension the characters forgot about it.
You know, maybe the author was writing it for Mikey and then thought, maybe we could do this for my character. It's like, okay, we're gonna scrap the whole thing, but I'm not gonna rewrite the story.
It's part of my like dad fantasy. No backspace challenge.
This feels like improv to me. This feels like, and this feels like a prompt, and then every new idea is like the writer's going, and then
Yes, and
this is
adapted from a role play.
You know, at least Whose Line Is It Anyway made jokes that made sense.
You're like, I can't even say this is like AI because there's like so many specific details that like I don't think an AI would incorporate.
What is it?
Like an AI would have spelled Mikey's name at least correctly once. Fuck.
Let's see. What is it, Master? Raphael asked while holding onto Chrissy in his arms. I have this feeling that Chrissy's mind somehow turned into a toddler.
Her brain is in the shape of a fucking toddler.
Splinter said.
I have a feeling that the night's gonna be good night.
Oh wait, all four turtles say this. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. A
toddler! Oh, hey, we actually were pretty good that time. Good job, everybody.
Yeah. Everyone give yourself a nice pat on the back and a slap to the nuts. Anyways, oh no! All 4 turtles said at the same time. Precisely. However, Raphael, since Chrissy is very close to you, fucking man talking about favoritism. How about if you and I could work together on helping Chrissy to remember everything?
I like how one of the characters in the fucking title of the story has been reduced to a fucking background character.
You're right! You're right!
Mikey has, in like the past, 2-3 chapters, Mikey's had 6 lines?
Yeah, Michaelangelo is just a plot device for Raphael, It's really his story.
Is it, I can't... Is there a word for that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is that does that count as burying your gaze?
No, I'm more like slowly making your gaze invisible to the story.
Well, no.
I'm pretty sure he got okay 5.
No, because Donnie and Raph are still here, even though Donnie's fucking boyfriend hasn't been relevant at all. Donnie's boyfriend has been more irrelevant for longer than fucking April and fucking Casey have.
Buddy and Oreo.
Fucking the dogs!
Splinter asked Raphael,
the dogs fell into the sewage and they didn't come out.
Who is holding onto Chrissy. Raphael just smiled at his father that he always looked up to. Thank you for telling us. And he looks down at Chrissy. And then he nods his head as if by saying, I will be honored to help you, master. Splinter smiled.
So, Splinter just asked him, will you help me help her? And he gave this long description of, his nod being interpreted of, I will be honored to help you, when it's just, he should have been able to look at his nod and say, yeah, that's a clear, simple answer. You don't need to write this big description of what the nod meant. We know what the nod means.
What the nod doing?
Excuse me.
This author's just trying to pad.
This entire thing is completely overwritten, and then when it's time to actually explain things, yeah, we talk about this.
Yeah, it's like in Yoe Mune or in Crimson Love, the wrestling story we covered, where the author is describing every little stupid detail and leaving the important ones out.
Yeah. God, that fucking... I listened to Crimson Love between recordings. The story's so fucking... Obama just made everyone into fucking vampires except for 25% who became feeder bags.
Yeah. How he did that?
Everyone
never know.
Says that. Everyone just says that like it's totally normal. Like it's not weird.
Okay, let's see what happens next. As the days went on, and all the way to weeks, and that it was getting close to Thanksgiving. Oh yeah!
Fuck off!
the turkey.
Welcome to the welcome to the OCSI Thanksgiving special. By the way.
Fuck!
Raphael.
You know what the fucked up thing is? We probably could, if you feel like hammering these out, we probably could drop this on Thanksgiving.
Raphael and Splinter have been helping Chrissy to relearn everything until she starts to remember everything. You could have just said she had amnesia.
Oh, good to know that this time was also completely unnecessary to the story, and the author just felt like writing poorly written baby babble.
And that she also
You think the babies are going to be born, the author's going to write a little bit of baby speak for them, and then we're just going to jump cut to fucking 12 years from now.
Fucking...
And when the babies are... Fuck, I hate this story's fucking garbage.
Notice how they're giving birth to 4 turtles. It's fucking
Feel the baby.
TMNT New Generation, man.
Come on, Field and Boys.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, new
Teenage
generation.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's see.
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle
Raffy
power.
Jr., Mikey Jr., Raphael, and Michaelangelo. anyways.
I feel
However,
my fucking urge to kill growing.
What do you think will be their names? They will be absolutely dog shit.
however,
Oh,
there were some.
Mikey Jr., Michaela, Raffy Jr., and Raphaela.
These worse than Link.
Oh my god.
Is it a worse
Wait, weren't
name
they
than?
male?
Is it a worse name than Link Jr.? That's what I want to know.
Link
Link
Jr.
the second.
Link.
You know, the funny thing is, I
Link-
don't know if that's a reference to a
Link
Loud House
Jr.
story or a fucking Zelda story.
Link Jr. There's a fucking the fucking main character of My Inner Life gives birth to their baby, and Link is like, I'm gonna call him Link Jr.
My Inner Life? What the fuck is My
Classic.
Inner Life?
My Inner Life
It's
is
To
like
be
the most.
fair,
It's like one of the most well-known Zelda stories for a chick fucking quote-unquote lucid dreams into the world of Zelda Ocarina of Time, where she marries Link, fucks him, and gives birth. That's all. That's all I'll say.
you know what? To be fair, in that story, Link drank her pee because some monks told him to.
That's the
So he couldn't have been that smart.
Dude, that
taking
that was like the worst part of the story. I fucking hated that part.
He's like, well, you know, if you make me crouch, I can do the cock walk.
Cool, huh? However, there were some ups and downs during the whole process. Like, whenever Chrissy is crying all the time, and that the turtles weren't there for her, Splinter will call them to come back to the lair, so they could confront Chrissy?
Confront her like a final boss.
Comfort Chrissy, so Chrissy will calm down on
Did you
her
just have an Uncle Sally moment?
Dude,
Imagine.
I was already like, okay, so fucking Splinter calls the turtles from whatever they're doing, you know, like, I don't know, probably
Like
stopping
they're
for...
like in the middle of a fight with Shredder. He's raping Mikey again.
No.
Listen, that turtle pussy hits different.
Oh, man.
Guys, I had a bad thought.
Yeah.
What if the babies are shredders?
I'm pretty sure I made that joke
Yeah.
before, but
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't here for that, but I'm just saying, I hope not.
that'd be so fucked up.
Are all the turtles unisex?
They all
no,
have the
they're
frog
omnisex.
DNA. We talked about this. They all have frog DNA in them from the ooze. And
Okay,
they can
yeah.
switch genders at
They're
will.
When it was getting close to Thanksgiving, Chrissy starts to remember everything. All thanks to Raphael and Splinter.
Even things she didn't know before.
However, Chrissy looks at Raphael and Splinter. She smiled and she hugs them both, and she says... Luno?
I remember everything now. Thank you for helping me getting my mind straight. I love you very much. Thank you.
Another non-conflict.
Another non-conflict. Fucking... Funny enough, it could have been a very weird yet funny, like, way the story goes, but no.
Yeah.
The author's just...
Author, not. I'm going to say author of the story. If you're gonna make these stupid plot points, at least stand by them.
Yeah.
At least put your foot, like, your weight behind them and go. This is not.
Yeah, like I think it's weird. But like, if you wanna make a weird plot point, like, stand by it. Like,
I don't know about that. Whatever.
it's fully alright to just stand by something. People will think it's like a fetish or something. Don't let anything stop you.
Hey.
Don't let your dreams be memes.
Raphael and Splinter smiled back. It is an honor to help you remember everything,
Okay.
Chrissy. I am glad that you are all right, Splinter said. Then he bows to her and goes into his room to mediate. Mediate. Isn't it Thanksgiving? Aren't they supposed to... Like...
He's like, I put up with this shit for too long. I need to go mediate alone for the next 10 days.
We're not gonna have descriptions of Donatello and Leonardo doing the turkey?
Uh,
Or the turkey is... No, never mind, we can't go there.
It was getting close to Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving.
A day after that fucking music. A day after Chrissy remembered everything, Raphael and Michaelangelo were helping each other, cleaning the lair to make the perfect nest for their babies. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. You're both pregnant. Leonardo and Donatello should be.
Why do they need a nest? They have cribs.
They're turtles. They nest. They gotta dig their hole. They gotta dig a hole in the sand.
Listen, Adam. Listen, Adam. We don't want to do nesting, but it's in our nature, so we have to do it.
Okay,
It's a compulsion.
okay.
Nature, fate and all that. You can't escape fate, man. This is what happens. Anyways.
This is gonna make me sound incredibly weird, but why does instead of making everyone babies, why does the other not develop the fucking pregnancies? Fucking biology is disturbing.
I mean,
I'll be honest, that would probably be boring. Raphael, we just had an entire fucking segment of the story where Leonardo and Donatello went to the mall and get all their stuff, and it was a giant checklist of shit.
yeah. Ultimately, the writer can't commit to anything here, so including good storytelling.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm empathizing if it was a better author, obviously.
Until something inside his stomach. Oh! I just felt a kick. Come on, Mikey, feel the babies. They're kicking. It's slowly turning into CDI Link, Raphael said while putting his hand on his stomach to feel the baby's kick. When Michaelangelo felt Raphael's baby's kicked, he also felt something too inside his stomach as well. If they were eating, does the babies eat the food from their stomach?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. What
do you think the fucking umbilical cord is for, dude?
Your food. Yeah, they're not in the stomach.
The baby obviously isn't eating the fucking food as it's coming in, but the baby's getting the nutrients too.
Oh my god.
Dude, do you not know how fucking pregnancy works? Are you that much of a fucking...
He really is talking about them being in the stomach, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, being in the stomach, though. Like, if they're in the stomach, they're gonna bound to eat some of the food that they're gonna eat. That's kind of like a tapeworm in some way. They have fucking tapeworms in their stomachs.
That's
they're not pregnant. They just have tapeworms.
I mean, I've seen...
Parasite. Let's call it parasite, Adam. I'm sorry that I'm not a biological expert like you.
Oh my god, Mr. Reeve, you can't seriously be that much of an insult that you call fucking babies tapeworms.
The fucked up thing is I've seen stories like that where babies are described as being parasites, and I get why I get why people stumble upon that, but get those feelings, but let's say it was kind of feels kind of fucked up. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay.
The only way I allow you to say that is if you have rape trauma.
Yeah, or I remember there was this fucking story I read a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. It was a couple months ago. It was called the thing on my back is growing teeth or whatever, and it's about a dude who gets a weird sort of parasitic creature growing out of his back that it tells him he's a twin and stuff like that. And it's an interesting story, but it's very, very easy to get the sort of parallels of, oh, I felt like I was a parasite to my parents my entire life, and now I have this parasite growing inside of me. It's I don't know.
Anyways, Spooky, finally, Michelangelo gets a line.
Oh, finally. Oh, I just felt a kick as well. Feel here, Raph. They're kicking it. They're kicking as well.
They're kicking it. Michelangelo said, "Well,
why don't you come kicking it with me?"
Shouldn't have started. Said while putting his hands on his stomach to feel the baby's kick. When Chrissy came into the room, she saw her two daddies putting their hands on each other's stomachs. That'd be a fucking weird visual. Raphael and Michelangelo looked at Chrissy, and they smiled at her. Chrissy, sweetie, come over here and feel this. Put your hands on both our stomachs.
Hey, Chrissy, sweetie.
and you feel... Sorry. And you feel something. Just watch. Be patient. Raphael
And then
said.
Chrissy realized how weird her life was.
She starts laughing. Raphael said while Chrissy goes over to them, putting her hands on both Raphael and Michelangelo's stomachs. And then she felt it. She gasped and she smiled.
No, we broke him. We broke him.
I've completely checked out of the fucking story.
I just fucking realized they're both giving birth to twins, and this fucking girl is adopted by all four of them. All four of the girls.
Fucking hitting you, Mr. Meme. Like you're finally being hit by it all at once, like a fucking school bus full of cheerleaders.
It's all coming to me. It's all realization. I just had my fucking.
Meme.
I took the fucking blue pill or the red pill or whatever he took in the movie.
Hey, Mr. Meme.
Yeah.
They put itching powder in the laser guns.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Itchy, itchy, itchy.
itchy. No. God.
Wow, my baby brother stopped kicking. Wow.
I can't stop, she said with a smile, and she giggled. Raphael and Michelangelo looked at their stomachs, feeling their babies kicking for the first time. It's very amazing. The fucking pause there makes it feel like they're trying to think of something. A very incredible for first-time parents to feel their babies move or kick. This will be the only time. They're for first-time parents. Like, you can stop being a parent. It's like seeing a new life responding to their voices. Oh, God.
The pause is because they can't decide what to feel because they're like regretting this.
To be fair, if I was Splinter, I would have regret every single decision I made with these fucking turtles. I would have eaten them. As the days went on...
That's why he's mediating in his room away from all this garbage.
Yeah. As the days went on, and just 2 days till Christmas. Sweet! 2 days till Christmas. The big day arrived, which is the birth of Raphael's babies and Michelangelo's babies. God.
Same day too. They timed it well.
Yeah, man. If they given birth to the babies on the Christmas day, they would have had the same birthday as Jesus, you know?
That's probably the point.
But yeah, the legendary heroes, Raffi Jr., Raphaela, Mikey Jr., and Michaela.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, man. However, while Raphael was getting ready to sit down while eating his food, he felt pressure in his stomach. Gah! He screamed, and then he put his hand on his stomach. Leonardo and Donatello heard Raphael scream in pain. They rushed toward him, and they come to his sides, and they get him to lie down on his bed. They have an infirmary. Once Raphael got to his bed, he was still clutching on his stomach with one of his hands. Oh, my, sorry. He cried while feeling the pressure getting stronger between his legs. Is he fucking being filled with air? Oh, man. What?
I've completely checked out.
Dude.
I'm because I feel like if I pay attention to the story, I'm gonna start peeling my fucking face like a banana.
Oh.
I'm already looking at the Warzone page. I can feel bits of my fucking skin flaking off.
Come on, dude. You have a channel. You have a YouTube channel. It's your responsibility.
The story's like a fucking biblical plague. I'm dying as you're reading this.
Dude, you're an internet personality. Act like one. Oh.
Act like it. Fuck, do I have to?
Yeah, anyways.
Oh, fine.
Do I have to?
Oh, man.
Today's video was sponsored by a product you don't give a shit about. Hey, do you spend all day in front of your desk? Then what you need is an energy drink.
Spooky. Anyways.
Yeah?
Oh, man. This so hurts. He cried, still holding onto his stomach.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what someone in labor says.
Maybe it's just gas. Michelangelo came over to him and holds his hand during
I mean, you know, like you ever have to like take a shit so bad it feels like you're having heart palpitations.
Yeah. And
yeah, exactly.
And that is when
That's what it
Donatello,
feels like.
Splinter, Leonardo, and Chrissy came over to him and helped him breathe through contractions.
Oh no, I just read ahead of it.
Stop reading ahead.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
You ruin it for yourself. The joy is being hit with all the bullshit when you don't see it coming.
I know.
Okay, Raph, just breathe through this contraction and we'll get you into the warm water that is waiting for you and is definitely not sewage.
The fucking
definitely not sewage.
To giving birth to in the sewer hot tub, Donatello said. Raphael just nodded his head and he starts to breathe through the contraction and he's feeling. Okay, wait. Okay, alright, silence. Hee hoo hee hoo hee hoo hee hoo hee hoo.
Jesus.
Adam, isn't that what your wife said when she was giving birth?
You know what? It was very hard for her. That's why we got her on the painkillers, and she just made everything so much easier.
Yeah,
you know what the funny thing is? She was probably still more coherent than this fucking story.
Yeah, she was.
I
can. That's the Adam seal of approval. She definitely was.
Yeah, she probably could have been on horse tranquilizers and she would have been more coherent.
Yeah.
Raphael kept on breathing through the contractions. Once the contractions was over, Donatello and Leonardo helped Raffi get on his feet gently, and they help him walk. And once
now I'm not an expert. Aren't women usually in a wheelchair after they give birth because it's a incredibly painful process that like sort of hampers your ability to walk because it fucks up like your entire lower body.
They often stay off their feet at first, and then they're legally mandated to leave the hospital in a wheelchair. So
because obviously it doesn't fuck up your leg, but walking puts pressure on that part of your body, which is probably a bit tender after giving birth.
Women have it rough when it comes to pregnancy. Let's just keep it at that. It's not fun.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad I don't have to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad I'm not getting M-pregnant anytime soon either.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold up. Okay, yeah. Gently, and they helped him walk. Once they got to the sewer hot tub, they are gonna give birth in the fucking sewer hot tub. They helped Raphael.
I just had a fucking horrible realization.
Yeah.
Are we going to listen to him go hee foo for all fucking four of them? And then we're gonna hear fucking Mikey say it again, and it's gonna be copy and pasted?
Yes. Let's do this.
Okay, hold up. They helped Raphael get into the tub. Once Raphael feels the warm water, hot tubs are not warm, they're hot. Hot water.
Yeah, they are very hot.
And if I remember correctly, hot water isn't exactly good for babies.
Yeah.
When they are.
We talked about this before. Being in the hot tub, bad idea.
Yeah.
When you're pregnant.
Some there have been reptiles that have adapted to give a live birth underwater. Turtles are not one of them.
Maybe this is a very bougie birth. They're gonna record this for a fucking music video or something.
They watched that fucking one video Red Letter Media watched how to do home births or whatever the fuck, and it said fucking dunk your baby in fucking hot tub like it's the interrogation scene in Big Lebowski.
Okay, alright, hold up. Oh, this is so relaxing. Here comes another one. Get ready, Spooky.
Oh no.
Does he turn into a fucking gnome?
Yeah.
He's a fucking pixie from the magical forest.
Phew. I'm glad that one is over. He said once the contraction was over. Now they're starting.
It really is just like they're taking a huge dump.
Now they're acting like the turtles. They're making fucking quips and shit.
It's whoa, that was bad.
They're treating the birth of these babies like an actual episode of the.
I mean,
old
they
TMNT
moved on from
cartoon.
Mikey getting raped pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that go.
Michelangelo came over to Raphael and he starts to sit next to him. Raphael.
I thought you were going to say he starts to 69 him.
Sorry. Raphael looked at Michaelangelo, who had his eyes closed, and that Raphael could see the pain on Michelangelo's face. You okay, Mikey? Raphael,
Did they give birth?
Raphael asked while holding his hand. Oh, God. Spooky.
Yeah. Just feeling a contraction. Very casual.
Yeah.
Very casual.
Falls on.
I don't know what like.
That's
This is why like they don't show men getting pregnant and giving birth in media, which can happen in nature. Obviously, it's because like men are just so tough. It's like taking a big hard shit.
I know. This is this is semi-relevant, but there's like an SNL sketch with fucking Chadwick Boseman about a male pregnancy, and they can't do a C-section because of the fragility of the artificial womb, so they must deliver the baby through his urethra.
That's like a kidney stone.
And like, I'm gonna be honest, this story, it could have been a lot worse. I'm just saying.
Yeah, could have been made by Saturday Night Live.
Anyway.
It still feels like I'm passing a kidney stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, fuck, man.
Michelangelo.
God, I do not want to pass a kidney stone. Fuck.
Michelangelo said while feeling his contractions. Donatello goes over to Michelangelo and feels his stomach, and that he had a concerned look upon his face.
Mikey, I don't know how to say this, but when I was feeling your stomach, I start to believe that your babies could be a bit too big for you. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I started to believe that your babies could be a bit too big for you, but then I realized babies are naturally like 10 feet tall, so I don't know. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I
We could have induced labor early, but I'm very incompetent, and I'm sorry.
It's like Mr. Meme. It's like fucking Johnny Hawaii's like 10-foot tall baby son.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, that's how his wife died.
Yeah, she just fucking burst out of her like fucking Ant-Man.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
It's not your fault, but you and Raph are doing very good jobs breathing through the contractions. So my theory is that's not how you use the word theory. I think we need to do a C-section, which is like surgery, but it will take some time to heal because surgery doesn't take time to heal.
Yeah.
So please do not panic. It'll be very quick. Leo, I'm going to need your help. Fetch the chainsaw.
Leo, I'm gonna need your help. This is the first time you're gonna do something in this story. I'm ready, Daddy!
Yeah, I like
so where he decides he needs a C-section just by feeling his belly and then saying, I have a theory, which is not how that word is used.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Donatello, fucking a modern day fucking house MD. I'm just saying.
It's not exactly like an obscure fact that chainsaws were originally invented to aid in childbirth. It's not exactly like obscure. And I know like when the initial like designs of chainsaws probably didn't look like what we're all picturing.
Donatello, we don't have a chainsaw. Fuck it. It's been like a month since Thanksgiving. Grab me a fucking turkey carver.
We're gonna base these fuckers. He just jammed the fucking turkey baster up his cockhole.
No.
Sounding wrong.
Quick, we must
even
do
worse than the story right now.
Oh no, we must do an epidermic. Come on.
Okay. Come on, we gotta fill you with stuffing, and then he starts shoving it in his ass by the fistful.
This is the weirdest fetish you have came up so far, Spooky.
Dude, I know for a fact, without seeing anything about it, I am not the first person to come up with this.
Maybe that's what fucking Adam Seville was talking about when they say doing the turkey.
Yeah, they were stuffing. They were because like they knew. Obviously, they knew that like fucking what's her name April was coming. So they're like, "Fuck, we don't have enough room for another chipmunk. We gotta sacrifice one of them." And so they just picked like the weakest yet fattest brother.
The fucking anyways. Fuck, where are we? Yeah, okay, sorry. He said, while helping Michaelangelo out of the tub, and he puts him in a wheelchair, and they start to wheel him into the lab. Put Raphael in the lab. You didn't need to do all this. Inside the lab.
So this is a moment where Michelangelo gets over his panic attack. This is a turning point in the story. Are you going to give any sort of introspection?
God,
no.
No.
You know, this is like this reminds me of The Machine, the one Alvin and the Chipmunk story DLDR covered, you guys.
Boy, this reminds me of the
like all the fucking action packed shit where like Alvin like kills the bullies and like fucking skins them alive or whatever was in a filler chapter.
Yeah, that was the most wild filler chapter.
Yeah, and it's like fuck, but then like the actual story itself is like Alvin like, ugh, fuck, like he sees Brittany and then he starts fucking like jizzing ones and zeros.
Anyways, inside the lab, Michelangelo is getting ready for the C-section. Donatello puts this red gel on his stomach.
Ketchup. It's ketchup.
Fucking
Spreader.
ketchup.
Splinter. Yeah, because Splinter's gonna eat the fucking babies, remember?
The pasta, it's like pasta sauce.
It's marinara from the pizza?
Cranberry sauce from Thanksgiving. This is the best video yet. And then he used a sharp knife to poke Michelangelo's stomach.
Hey, Michelangelo. What is it, Donnie? Knife.
You know,
Woohoo!
if you want to include a C-section in your story, but you don't know how to write a good C-section because you don't have medical knowledge, you don't have to give a description of it. Just say it happened.
Just say it happened.
Spooky, is this entire story gold?
The first and this chapter are.
What about the second one with the wedding?
Maybe, I don't know, dude. I'm barely fucking lucid throughout this, dude. For all I know, I'm about to fucking wake up in an alleyway, and this past year of this channel is going to be a fucking hallucination I've had, and then I'm about to, like, get abducted by Santa Claus. He's going to turn me into an anime girl.
Anyways,
Go watch Christmas Fix. It's great.
Adam, this is, Donnie.
You feel it? He turns on some heavy beats music right there.
Yeah,
beat music, and then he turns on Alvin versus Sonic rap battle.
Donnie has to get in the zone. He plays like the SDC channel. Like
he's like.
He played,
okay, is it
wait,
put on
they played, he played the second part of Sad Song Amy, My Two Angels.
No, he's like, hey, is it okay if I, like, play some music that'll help me get in the mood?
Has there been a story we've covered so far which details surgery? I don't think we've had. From my knowledge, at least, not...
I think are you talking about us, or, like, DLDR, SDC, OCSI as a whole?
All of us. Like, I haven't seen a story yet that has, like, detailed surgery.
I don't know why, but I immediately want to say Psycho the Shitter. Or either that, or I guess maybe the transformation scenes in Arfie are about as close as they can come.
Yeah.
But, like, there's a fucking big like...
Keep reading. Pretend I didn't say anything.
You owe me fucking $20.
Fine, I'll gift you a game on Steam. How about that?
Okay. What?
Michelangelo asked.
You feel it?
Are you feeling it now, Michaelangelo?
Are you feeling it now? Donatello asks again.
Like Johnny's like, hey, can I put on some mood music? It'll like help me get into the zone. Mike's like, sure, and then Donnie starts playing the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack.
Michaelangelo looks at his
just
stomach,
like slicing him open,
being poked. He shook his head as if by saying he doesn't feel anything.
No? Wow, drugs are working. Yeah, they're supposed to. You're the freaking doctor in this situation. I hope they're working.
Holy shit! And then he looks, and it's fucking like pure concentrated rattlesnake venom.
Holy shit! It's actually working. I did not expect that. Fucking Michaelangelo here's.
Dude, I'll be honest. I just injected you with like the funny blue juice under the sink.
Donatello's a fucking fraud. I don't know why.
Donatello.
He's like that fucking one.
Is like the New York equivalent to the fucking the Serbian doctor that lost his medical license. Like that's.
No, I was gonna say he's like that one fucking teenager in Florida who like lied and said he was a gynecologist so he could look at vaginas.
Yeah, God, that's crazy. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Alright. No, it's right here.
That was a real thing that happened.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I still had lines. I was so amazed how fucking stupid Donatello is.
Donatello's a dumbass.
And he hasn't even turned into a toddler. He's just naturally a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Donatello couldn't even explain the obvious, the fact that fucking Chrissy...
Donatello couldn't pour water out of a boot with the instructions on the heel.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Wilka. I think Wilka was smarter than Donatello.
Wilka's like, fuck.
Wilka
can't find myself. I can't be dating a fucking plebeian who thinks that the triangle goes in the circle hole.
Next time
it goes in the square hole.
Spooky. Next time you fucking play a Pokemon game, name your trainer fucking Wilka. Wilka.
I gave you some medicine to block the pain, so you'll be fine. Just try to stay calm, Leo. I want you to go out of the room for a while, cause if I call you for anything, or if something bad happens, I will let you know to come back in, or if I need you to go back to Splinter to check on Raph.
How about just let Leo stay in the room?
Just fucking get them out!
Like, he doesn't exactly need to be outside the room to see this. He's already saw his other brother give birth to fucking twins. Like...
Did Raph give birth? I don't know!
Well, they're gonna give birth at some point, I hope, Donatello said. Leonardo nodded his head, and he says, Lino...
I will go check on Raph. Be right back.
Then he goes out of the lair and goes to where Raphael is at. He went outside. The entire sewers is the lair. Donatello looks at Michaelangelo. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's fucking amazing. This is great.
I'm going to begin the C-section, Mikey. So try to stay calm.
Shouldn't you, like, I don't know, put him to sleep or something?
No. That's actually, again, as a parent who went to all the classes and learned a lot about pregnancy, you're not necessarily knocked out during a C-section. They usually put a curtain up so you can't watch it happening to you, and then they, but you're on such good painkillers that you're not gonna feel like they're, like, just cutting into you raw, you know?
He said, and then he begins the C-section by making the session of Michelangelo's abdomen.
No. What a fucking fraud.
Spooky.
Fuck, hold on. Okay.
Michelangelo said quietly, and then he starts to look at the ceiling of the lab. Just like a TV up on the ceiling for him to watch fucking, I don't know, Tosh.0 or something. Tosh.0, Family Guy.
Oh god.
Family Guy funny moments.
Family Guy funny moments, yes.
What
no, go troll.
Just real, this is Donnie?
Yeah, this is Donnie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain is breaking. Just relax and think about your babies, Mikey. You'll be just fine.
You're never gonna break my mind.
Donatello said while doing the session of Michelangelo's abdomen. Okay.
So he's just like doing like fucking like fingerboard on Mikey's tummy,
Later,
doing like sick flips.
Later, back at the sewer hot tub, Raphael was breathing heavily through the contractions that are getting stronger. Splinter puts a very cold washcloth on his forehead to keep Raphael cool. Hey, you know what else keeping him cool? Not put him in the fucking hot tub. Chrissy was holding onto Raphael's hand during each contraction, and she helps him breathe through the contractions. While Raphael is having contractions in the nice sewer hot, we get it. Leonardo showed up and he starts to check on Raphael.
Hey, Mr. Meme.
What?
Maverick. Fucking.
You don't need to finish that. You need to finish that. I already know what Maverick did. He did a lot of things.
Maverick put the spicy food in the fucking jambalaya.
Yeah.
Gumbo.
Yeah, and then the chief goes, "Oh, so spicy! Spicy!
Spicy!
No, read your line, please.
Oh, it's Raph. Splinter.
He asked. He is getting tired, and he's like he has a fucking health bar, and the contractions are getting a lot stronger during each minute. How is Michaelangelo? Splinter asked.
Soon we will be able to catch him.
Soon we'll be able to catch the one that will destroy the world.
We'll catch that fucking hedgehog.
I meant like catching a Pokemon.
Anyway.
Is this me?
No, this is
Oh, no,
Luno. Leonardo, please, if you will.
Donnie just got started on the C-section. Mike is relaxing because Donnie gave him some medicine to get rid of the pain.
Leonardo said. Raphael screamed in pain during the stronger contractions. Alright, hold up. Like he turns into Broly. Oh man, this hurts so bad. I want the pain to go away. Ow! He cried through the contraction.
Fucking goofy scream.
Chrissy was with him, helping him breathe through the contractions. Chrissy.
It's okay, Daddy Rafi. Just breathe.
She said while holding onto his hand during the contraction.
God damn it.
Raphael breathed through the contractions.
You know, Raphael, there's no shame in getting an epidural. You don't need to do this to yourself.
Oh, so since there's two he's before the food, that means he's breathing in twice. How can you do that?
One for each lung, obviously.
Yeah, one for no. Leonardo looks at Raphael, who is breathing through the contractions, trying to hold his babies in. No! They're supposed to come out, Raffy! And then he looks at Splinter.
I am going to go back to Mikey to check on Mikey. Be back shortly.
At that point, Mikey is just doing his fucking C-section on his own. He said, and then he starts to head back. Like Donatello is so fucking incompetent. He couldn't even do a fucking C-section. He's like, okay, Donatello, get the fuck out of here. I'm doing this on my own. Get out of the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen. I'm doing this now.
You know, I remember hearing a story about a Mexican woman doing just that.
Yeah. They're very resourceful.
So it is possible.
Anyway.
Not recommended.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do anything these turtles are doing, by the way, if you're going to
Literally,
give birth.
she only did that because she was in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere, Mexico, like miles away from the nearest hospital, and her husband was out getting shit-faced, she couldn't call anyone because she didn't have a phone. So she was like, "Fuck it," and she did it herself, like a fucking.
Yeah.
You know, I also just thought of something. You know, if in real life, if you or your partner or someone you know is in the process of giving birth, it's a very exciting time. I mean, it's scary. It's a lot of emotions, but it's exciting. I feel like most birth scenes in fanfiction are either just boring as shit, or they're wild and unrealistic. It's just one of those things where it just feels very. You rarely see it done well. It's honestly why I just said, just keep it short, get to the point. At least Jenna, in like My Inner Life, would have given birth by now.
Yeah. Although before that, she starts like fucking, I'm gonna kill you, Link! I'm gonna kill you, you fucker! You did this to me!
Yeah, very stereotypical, you did this to me, you did this to me.
I'm gonna kill you, Link! You fucking piss. Okay.
Big bookworm.
You bookworm! Okay. Alright, enough of that. He said, and then he starts to head back to the lair. Back at the lair. Okay, Leo is just fucking errand boy now. Michaelangelo was still looking at the ceiling while Donatello is doing the C-section.
Is this me?
No, this is
me.
This is Leonardo.
Okay, Mikey, your amniotic fluid is all clear. Okay, you're just going to feel some pressure in your abdomen.
God, this is
fucking exciting. What wonder this is.
This is riveting. Donatello said to Michelangelo, and then he starts to suck all the amniotic fluid, which is when Michelangelo felt the pressure.
You know, honestly, when even though I knew a little bit about how C-sections work, I never actually watched one, so I don't even know if this is accurate or not.
Yeah, we could be the fucking dumbasses here.
Still stupid either way, because they're both Ninja Turtles giving birth to twins.
And it's also just
he sucks the amniotic fluid with his mouth.
Okay. Donatello
like a little fucking bendy straw.
Donatello cleared his throat, and then he says,
Right. When you push here, push.
Push. I am the man from Lollipop Land. Then he got the first baby out, and then the baby starts crying, and which annoyed everyone. The baby started crying. I'm gonna lay over. Chunky has this great... Chunky has this really scarily accurate baby cry that I'm going to put right here. Here, you're hearing it right now. And I'm just... The baby starts crying, which annoyed everyone in the cafeteria because they're trying to eat. And then Donatello got the second baby out. And that the second baby also starts crying.
Was it ever explained why they're not laying eggs and why this is live birth? I don't know if there's turtles that give live birth.
I can tell you that certainly there aren't. So they got wombs.
It just doesn't make any sense. Okay.
They got.
Damn.
Mr. Meme, how much longer? How many pages are left?
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Like he's about to have a conniption.
7.
It's fine. Let's just power through it, okay? Let's stop distracting.
I'm gonna power through your skull.
Yeah, if you do. Michelangelo is surprised that he had heard his baby's cry for the first. He looks down.
He's surprised?
He was surprised that he heard his baby's cry for the first. He looks down and saw his baby's on his chest. When Donatello starts to smile at Michelangelo. However, Leonardo came into the lab, and I thought he was already in the lab. And then he saw Michelangelo's babies on Michelangelo's chest. Michelangelo's looking at them with a surprised look upon his face. Then he looks at Donatello, who is smiling at him. Who was the one that gave birth? Anyways.
Yes.
Those are your babies, Mikey.
No shit,
Donnie.
No shit, Donnie.
Michael just going like,
fucking.
Bro, I might be on drugs, but are you fucking stupid?
I hate
No,
all.
they're my babies.
Fucking puss. Yeah. Oh, damn. God, this story's great. I'm loving this. He said, Michaelangelo was still surprised to see his babies for the first time, which at the same time, he starts to feel funny and he gets shaky. He screams and lays his head back on his pillows. It just goes fast asleep. Oh man.
Leo, take care of the babies. I will take
Do you
care
think
of
he's
Mikey.
gonna die?
I hope so.
After that, I will take care of Raph.
Donatello said. Starts to take care of Michelangelo, who is suffering a very bad seizure. Then Michelangelo almost had a stroke. Now he evolved into a stroke.
The author's just throwing like medical
The
words.
author was
I'm gonna
having
make
a
this.
stroke,
I'm gonna
you
make
know
this
what I
dramatic.
mean.
Seizure, stroke, mind of a toddler. Okay.
Okay, I can
Like
do something with
fucking
this.
Mad Libs.
Donatello puts an oxygen mask on Michelangelo to help him breathe and to make him calm down. I don't think calming him down will help the stroke, Donatello. Well, Leonardo is taking care of the babies while cutting the cords. Clean them off and wraps them up into 2 blue blankets, and then he puts 2 orange baby caps on their heads.
Wait, they were putting him on his chest before cutting the cords. That's not what you do with human babies. I know they are not humans, but they're being treated like human babies, so I can only assume.
I like to imagine all this is happening. Keep in mind, this is all happening from the sewers. So everyone up, from the surface of New York City, you know, the city that never sleeps. It's just walking around. It's like, hey, what would happen if two turtles are pregnant? 2 male turtles are pregnant, and one of them does a water birth, and one of them gets a C-section, and one of them just happens to be susceptible to to panic attacks, strokes, seizures, and mental regressions into toddlers. What do you think would happen, Adam?
I hate you. Stop talking to me. You're not invited to my wedding anniversary.
Okay. Is it gonna be Cars themed?
Fuck off.
After Leonardo took care of the babies, Donatello put Michelangelo on his bed, and while Michelangelo is all calmed down, Leonardo handed him the babies.
Non-conflict again. God damn. I'm sorry. Congratulations, Mikey. You have 2 beautiful baby boys.
Maybe there's supposed to be gameplay in the middle of these.
Weren't they each supposed to give birth to 4?
No, they were 4 total, 2 per turtle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I know it's hard to keep track when you're bombarded with a bunch of
Bro,
nonsense.
they fucking wrecked their
Come on, man.
with...
Spooky, listen. We got through Rogue Galade. We can get through this.
Yeah, but Rogue Galade was my idea. I was having fun the entire time in Rogue Galade. Rogue Galade was constantly fucking insane. This is a nothing burger. I don't know how you would turn a story about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being gay and incestuous, and one of them getting raped by Shredder, and then having a Cars-themed wedding, and then going to Disney World and getting pregnant, and mentally regressing to a toddler. I don't know how you write a story that has all of that in it and make it fucking boring.
It's one of the beautiful mysteries of the world. Like we were talking about earlier with Jesus, this is one of the mysteries of faith.
Yeah, it's a beautiful mystery to me, how to make
and they
mustard
were
gas.
this was proof of a miracle.
Honestly, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
This is one of the world's greatest mysteries, how to make fucking mustard gas.
Honestly, I think Spooky is just coping in the fact that this story. I'm having a funner time with this story than Rogue Galade. Yeah.
I'll fucking pluck your pubic hair out one by one.
I mean, I prefer Rogue Galade, but I have fun with the story too.
The first get together for OCSI will be a fucking boxing match between us.
It'll be like the fucking torture scene in GTA 5.
Yeah, Luno, I feel like you and I are just kind of along for the ride on this, but it is.
Yeah, this is me and Mr. Meme having our Batman v Superman moment.
He said, Michelangelo.
I look at him and I ask him, "Do you bleed?"
No. Do you bleed?
No, I'm a ghost.
Okay, let's go read a story then.
Alright, you want to get some Big Burger after this?
Yeah, sure. I love some Big Burger.
Hell yeah.
It's more like a comic Batman and Superman.
He said.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
Michaelangelo looked at his babies that are crying.
A bunch of babies. Is this me?
Yeah, this is you.
Fuck, hold on. Fuck, why can't I see it? God damn it, fucking Discord, you piece of shit. Fuck. What? Okay, there we go. Hello, my wonderful, sweet baby boys.
He cooed, and then he left his arms out to hold his babies for the first time. Then all of a sudden, Michelangelo starts to feel funny in his legs, including his shoulders. They're on two different parts of the body. And that his legs and his shoulders start shaking up uncontrollably.
Is he having another fucking seizure?
What was the point of the last one if you're gonna do it again right here?
Which causes Michelangelo to panic.
They should fucking... I'm pretty sure this is what they read to inmates in Guantanamo Bay.
I'm just imagining him spazzing out like a Gmod video.
This is inhumane.
This is you, Spooky.
Sounds.
This is you, Spooky.
What's happening to me?
He cried. Feeling shaky. Leonardo came over to him, puts his babies in their cribs, and he holds Michelangelo.
Mikey, it's okay. It's okay. Shh, Mikey, it's me, Leo, from Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, it's less like he's trying to comfort him, and more like he just hit him like in the face while they were playing, and he's trying to keep Mikey from crying and telling his mom.
Yeah.
Mikey, it's okay. You can hit me too. Just don't tell mom. Just take away my Xbox. Fuck.
Man. God. Leonardo said while holding Michelangelo, who is shaking uncontrollably. Spooky.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Harlem Shake.
Wacky arm filling inflatable tooth man. Michelangelo asked while panicking with his legs and his shoulders all shaken up. Which is when Michelangelo's legs and shoulders stopped moving, and that Michelangelo fell into a coma.
God damn it. Do you think he's gonna wake up as a baby from this one?
Oh man, that'd be crazy. Leonardo gasped.
5 babies.
Luno, give your give your whole heart out to this line.
Mikey!
He cried.
Mikey!
Waluigi!
God, can't you see I'm trying to kill myself?
Can't you see I'm trying to kill myself? My life is over! He cried.
He's trying to fucking rope around his feet.
And then he starts to put some oxygen on Michelangelo. Not like an oxygen mask, just oxygen.
He just puts oxygen on him, not inside his lungs, not through the tube, just on him. Because Donatello's a fucking fraud.
He looked at Michelangelo's heart rate.
He fucking bonks him with a fucking oxygen tank.
You know what it is? It's like, you guys know the fucking Neil Breen movie, Fateful Findings?
Yeah.
You know, when he's hospitalized at the beginning, and you can very clearly see, none of the IV needles are actually, in him. They're just taped over him, and he's got, just, a fucking big wad of bandages on his face, and, the mask is over the bandages.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like Neil Breen after he got hit by a car in Fateful Findings.
He looked at Michelangelo's heart rate, and that his heart is still beating normally, and it was doing fine as well. Leonardo sighed, and then he looked at Michelangelo, all paralyzed with his shoulders and his legs. He looked at the babies. The babies were calm. It's funny when Michelangelo is in a coma, the babies were fine, but when he's all fine, he's all woken up and fine, the babies start crying,
Yeah, but he fucking scares them.
Maybe they knew that this story is fucking shit as well. And he gave each of them their pacifiers to suck onto to keep them occupied. Later, Raphael screamed through the very strong contraction, and he feels a lot of pressure between his legs like a fucking gun, which at the same time, Donatello, he's gonna fucking launch these babies like fucking missiles. Donatello goes over to where Raphael is and saw that the babies are crowning.
Where is your sister? I've got a turtle head poking out.
Raphael breathed through the contraction. Oh, now Donatello... Dude, did fucking Donatello leave the room to help with Raph?
Yeah, he said he was going to do that.
Okay.
This whole chapter, though, was the author saying, I want to write birth scene. I don't know if I want to do a C-section scene or a water birth scene. I'm just going to do both. Poorly.
Yeah.
Bro, Donatello's the biggest fraud since Sukuna.
Adam, this is Donnie.
Right, Raph, you can do it. Push now!
Quick, before the bomb goes off, Donatello said, while helping Raphael push his babies out. Then Donatello turns to Splinter.
Master, Mikey had a seizure, and he almost had a stroke.
Wow, thank you for telling me that now.
Mikey
What?
And not earlier.
Yeah.
Can you stay with Mikey while I help Raph push his babies out?
Wait, he's not with Donnie? He's not with Raph?
He fucked off. He's like, what the fuck am I doing?
Okay, whatever. He asks Splinter, nod his head, and then Splinter starts to hurry back to their lair to take care of Michaelangelo. All of a sudden, Raphael felt the pressure between his legs, and he screamed so very loud it echoed through the sewers, alarming the local fucking sewer repairmen, or whatever they're called. And Donatello is still here!
Here they come! Gorgeous!
Go help your brother!
Take this man's medical license away, please.
Donatello said, Jesus Christ. Lino.
Oh, Daddy Raphael. Daddy Raphael, they're so beautiful.
Chrissy said, when she saw the babies, which they are brought over... Oh, okay. Chrissy said, and then she heard the babies cry for the first time.
They're boys.
Fucking...
Is that not a surprise? That we already knew that.
Well...
They did the gender reveal.
Yeah. Chrissy said, when she saw the babies...
Did she look at their young?
Which they are brought over to Raphael, and then Raphael gets to have a good look at his two crying babies. Bunch of baby bitches.
Oh my god.
A bunch of babies.
All I can imagine is, okay, I've been a parent for about a year now. One baby is a lot of work, but it's very manageable. I don't know what it'd be like if we had to raise 4 babies. Holy shit.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird.
I just can't not think about that right now. How much hell their life is gonna be.
And it looks like Raphael is gonna be doing that as a single parent.
Yeah. Hello, my wonderful sweet baby boys. He cooed. Chrissy came over to him, which Raphael puts his finger over his mouth. Then Chrissy smiled at her daddy Raphael, not Daddy Raffy.
Yeah.
And that is when Raphael left his arms out to hold his crying baby boys in his arms. The babies were all clean. Their cords were cut, and they are wrapped in their blue blankets. They had their red caps on their heads. God damn.
You know, what really makes me sad is the idea of infant Ninja Turtles is actually really cute. It's the entire context that ruins it for me.
Yeah.
Once Raphael...
I would love to see a new hatchling Ninja Turtle. That would look adorable. But again, fucking ruined.
Anyways. Fuck. Where are we? Okay,
Raphael.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know. Once Raphael, along with his babies, got back to the lair, yeah, right, Raphael is fine now. He doesn't need to rest or anything. You just go.
You know, reptiles are durable like that. He just kind of walks it off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Raphael, Donatello, Splinter, and Chrissy looked up at Leonardo, who is a little sad. What troubles you, my son? Splinter asked. Is Mikey okay? Raphael asked, feeling concerned. Leonardo sighed, and he took a deep breath.
Guys, I don't know how to say this. Mikey's in a coma. The problem is, Mikey's legs and shoulders were shaking up uncontrollably.
Doesn't that usually happen when you...
Isn't this just Tuesday for them?
Holy shit! How did this noose get around my neck?
he said. What? How did this happen? God damn it, Leo. I let you do one thing. I should have let Donatello do it, you stupid bitch.
I don't know. I think Leo was better for the job. Donatello's fucking incompetent as hell.
Yeah, Raphael asked, feeling shocked and concerned for Michaelangelo. Donatello goes over to where Michelangelo is, and he realized that Leonardo was right about Michelangelo being in a coma. What, you thought it was a prank? You thought it was an April Fool's joke? And then he feels Michelangelo's legs. Feels nothing. Are they hollow? And then he feels Michelangelo's shoulders and feels nothing at all. Did he lose his fucking skeleton?
Yeah, like, what is this? God!
He's
in a coma, he can't tell you.
Guys, oh no! Mikey turned into an action figure.
I'm gonna...
Guys!
That's the last bit of the symptoms of commercialitis.
Not only that, guys, I believe that Mikey had a stroke, and he's paralyzed!
Donatello said. Hey, Spooky. Michelangelo is paralyzed from the waist down. How do you feel about that?
I'm fucking numb. I've become so numb. I can't feel you there.
Come on, man.
I'm becoming tired. So much more aware.
Dude, lighten up, man. It's fine. It's fine. You're doing.
No, I'm not fucking joking. I'm genuinely numb to this fucking bullshit now, dude. I feel nothing. If this was in the first chapter, I'd be going fucking ape shit. But I'm just fucking. I've reached my plateau, and now I've achieved fucking. Not like Nirvana, like fucking. I'm apathetic. Fucking. I'm gonna go try and give myself auto-brewery syndrome so I can fucking poison myself with booze.
Okay. Let's try to finish through this.
Let's finish this.
Fuck,
okay.
dude.
Okay, Suki, stop bitching and start paying attention, okay? You can do this. You're strong. You're strong.
It's just a fanfic, dude.
Guys. Spooky needs your help to finish this story. Everyone, put your arms in the air.
Everyone, don't give me $50 to my PayPal. Everyone,
channel your bank account into
video. Make
channel
sure you
your
say
power
this next
into
line with
Spooky's.
us.
Channel your power into Spooky so we can beat Raphael
Everyone
and
subscribe
Michaelangelo.
and like this video.
And everyone
get $50 to my PayPal individually.
Say the magic words on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's so
What?
itchy.
Itchy. Fuck. I ruined it. I killed Spooky Boys.
Donatello said. Hey, everyone says this. 3, 2, 1. What? Raphael, Leonardo, Chrissy, and Splinter said at the same time. Which at the same time, Raphael goes into tears. Which his babies don't know what's happening. No fucking shit.
They're babies.
They're not.
Of course they don't know.
Oh my god.
To be honest, we were expecting the babies to be Knuckles Jr. Like, oh no, our dad's in a coma and paralyzed.
No, instead it's more like Over the Centipede. The baby said nothing.
And they were cuddling up into his chest. Has a chest cavity? Is it crane?
Oh god.
Splinter goes over to Raphael. He puts his paw on his shoulder and give him some comfort. It is all right, my son. I am very sure that Michelangelo will pull through. We all just have to wait till we see on how Michelangelo will handle the news that Donatello is going to tell him once Michelangelo wakes up from his coma, and that Michelangelo needs some time to heal from his surgery, and that he had his babies. So we need hope for the best to happen.
I
Shut the
hope
fuck
fucking
up,
Mike
Splinter. Just
dies
shut
so
up.
this can end sooner.
What a run-on sentence, he said. And then he starts to walk towards Michelangelo
Eraser-ass dialogue.
and places his paw on his forehead to hope that Michelangelo will pull through. And then he goes over to the cribs and saw Michelangelo's two wonderful, sweet baby boys. He smiled down at them, and he says softly, "Hello, my wonderful oh, no, this is Splinter. Hello,
Yeah, Splinter.
hello, my wonderful, sweet grandsons." Then he goes out of the room.
Just leaves them.
Bye.
Doesn't even let him hold them even for a second. I guess he might eat them. He knows better.
Yeah. Fucking
He knows his limitations.
Splinter was like, bye. Which is when Donatello wheels Raphael and his babies into the bench. Okay, so they do have... Okay, so he's in a wheelchair. Alright. Glad to know that. Once Raphael is wheeled into the bedroom with his babies, since he is weak from giving birth, Donatello and Leonardo helped Raphael up gently, and they put him on the bed, tuck him in, and they handed him his babies. While Raphael was in bed, Dante and Leonardo showed him Michelangelo's babies, so Raphael could get a look for them for the first time. Unfortunately, he's going to need to buy his second set of babies because, Fortnite microtransactions and all.
Yeah, you can see him, but you can't hold him yet.
He has to buy the maternal pass to get the other two babies. When Raphael saw the babies, he smiled at them, and he looks at Donatello and Leonardo, which they are smiling at him. Luno?
Those were your other two baby boys, Raph. Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, bro. Yeah, Michelangelo's paralyzed from the waist from the shoulders down, but hey, Leonardo said. Raphael smiled, and he looks at the babies that are in Leonardo's arms and Donatello's arms. Once Leonardo and Donatello left the room, Raphael was holding onto his baby boys, which was crying. His baby boys, which was crying. They weren't crying anymore.
They all share a hive mind.
Yeah. He picks him up and holds him and rocks him back and forth. Shh. He's just...
Fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Go to sleep, bitch. Die, motherfucker, die.
Motherfucker, die. He shushed his baby boy quietly, and he gives his baby boy a kiss on the forehead, and then he gets to hold on to his second baby boy, which is also crying. Raphael starts on shushing them to get them to calm down, and he gives them kisses on their forehead.
We just didn't do it for the other two babies because,
Nah, they took the babies away. He's not allowed to see them until he reaches level...
yeah,
level 10 in, Parenthood,
Yeah.
Then he looks at Michelangelo with a little smile. This is going to be a funny story to tell to your fucking wife, Adam. And he says softly, "Well, you'll pull through, my wonderful Mikey. 'Cause while you were having a C-section, I gave birth to baby boys. They're gorgeous." Fucking saying this to himself. And your baby boys are also gorgeous as well.
They're your kids, too. You produced them.
You and I are now daddies for the first time. When I first heard you're going to be paralyzed, I was in completely shocked. And I just don't know what to say because I really want you to walk again. So we could take care of our baby boys for the babies that I gave birth to. I want to name my first baby on my left side. It's like saying this like he's Jesus. Mikey Jr. And for my second baby boy on my right side, I want to name him Yoshi.
Oh, it's topical. Never mind.
I know. But Yoshi, man. fucking Yoshi the Ninja Turtle. Right after Splinter's beloved master. Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a character. Okay.
Amato Yoshi, you fucking racist.
once you wake up from your coma soon, Mikey, maybe you could name your baby boys too. Do you think the author fucking said this as like a monologue in like their like class or something?
I hope Mikey stays in the fucking coma and the story stands.
It gets worse. Keep reading.
I bet you love Disney's cars. It's coming. They're all coming back together. Disney's cars, the fucking regressing to a baby, fucking coma, seizures. Everything's coming back. And maybe you can name one of your baby boys after one of the characters of Disney's cars.
Lightning McQueen, the Ninja Turtle.
Mater the Ninja Turtle. And maybe
Hey
you
Mikey,
can also name
hey
one.
Mikey, it's good. Hey Mikey, it's good to be back in the Seaworth again.
Dear
Please
Slim.
fucking leave now. Never come back. Oh man. And maybe you could also name one of your babies after me as well. But I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just giving you the thought.
This entire situation, that's really much a pressure thing. Like, I named him after you. Why don't you name one of yours after me, huh?
I love you so much, Mikey. I don't want to lose you, and I hope you will pull through. When Donatello came back into the room, he starts to check on Raphael to see if he is doing okay with his babies. He smiled when he came into the room. Raphael looked up and saw Donatello. Hi, Donnie. You doing okay? He asked. He shouldn't be the one asking that. The babies looked and saw Donatello, and they start on cooing. What? They're birds? They're pigeons. I mean, well,
babies do coo, but
New-
I was thinking of doves too.
It is New York, so maybe I don't know. Maybe they're like half pigeon or something. I don't know.
I'm doing just fine, Raph. Thanks for asking. I just want to see how you're doing with your baby boys.
You know, I'm having more of a consistent conversation with Adam than you, Spooky. I just realized that.
Fucking, the story sucks.
Donatello said, coming over to Raphael. I'm doing great with my two baby boys. They're doing great too. Mind if I see Mikey's baby boys?
They're your sons too.
Oh, that
My
sounds
God.
like a nerdy euphemism.
My God,
This is such a weird dynamic.
this is weird.
They're not your stepkids. They're your, and even if they were, I'd hope you love them. They're your sons too.
Yeah, you're both biologically related, so
Why aren't they letting you see them?
I don't see the problem with that. Donatello nodded his head, and then he goes to the other side, starts to pick up Mikey's babies into his arms, and then he starts to walk towards Raphael with Mikey's babies in his arms. Then he hands the happy baby boys over to Raphael, which he lifts his arms out. Hello, my dear, wonderful, sweet baby boys.
They keep saying the same
No,
thing. They
hello,
just
my
copy
other
pasting.
one. No, hello, my other one.
Oh, man.
Cute baby was.
This is the greatest origin story to fucking... I don't know. I don't know anymore. He cooed. Raphael starts to hold on to Mikey's baby boys. I mean, Mike... God, this...
Just keep writing.
Could've just said Mikey's babies and we'd not have a problem with it.
Read!
In his arms, one of the babies starts to hold onto his finger of his left hand, while the other baby boys start to suck on Raphael's finger of his right hand.
Yeah,
Well,
babies do that though.
I
Oh.
know. Well, they're
They're
gorgeous, just like my other two boys, he said. Where are your...
What are your boys' names?
Donatello asked. The first one, which is baby A, I'm gonna name him Mikey Jr.,
We don't need to have this
which is
conversation
right
again.
after Mikey. And for the second one, which is baby B, I'm gonna name him Yoshi after Splinter's beloved master.
Quit fucking padding your story, bro.
Raphael
I'm not-
said.
Have you heard of
those are
Rabbit is
very
the soul
good
of
names. I can't believe I said that with a straight face.
Fucking... Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm going to get some bottles for the babies because I know you didn't grow any cool tits during this process. So you could try to feed them. I will help you feed Mikey's baby since Mikey is, in a coma.
He fucking starts.
Jeez.
He starts like cracking up, like in a coma.
Like cracking up laughing.
Yeah, like cracking up, like laughing. Is like, yeah, I will help you feed Mikey's baby since Mikey is, in a coma.
And then Raphael starts dying, starts fucking crying.
Donatello laughs and points at him. Donatello said. Then he goes out of the room, goes into the kitchen, fills 4 baby bottles with some warm milk that he just heat up in the microwave. They have a microwave. It's the turtle wave. It's just called the turtle wave. Damn it, man. Then Donatello goes back into the room with 4 bottles of warm milk. Oh my god. He hands Raphael 2 red baby bottles to feed Mikey Jr. and Yoshi.
Man, imagine
What-
feeding
why
a
does
reptile
everything have-
mammalian milk.
Why does everything have to be fucking red and orange?
Because, that's their colors,
It's their colors.
Raphael is red, Michaelangelo is orange, Donatello is purple, and Leonardo is Leonardo, Doesn't even have imagine like a green Ninja Turtle. That'd be fucking stupid.
Yeah, keep reading. Just keep going.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually feed my little ones. It's not like you're the one like trying to breastfeed, Raphael said. Then he puts the nipples of the bottles close to their mouths, and then once they saw the nipples of their bottles, they start on sucking on the warm milk.
Well, that was fast.
Fucking. Raphael.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Darkness imprisoning me.
Oh, did I see? Once they saw... Okay. Raphael felt very warm inside his heart. He just kept smiling at his baby boys that he just gave birth to. Thank you for reminding us, author. He spoke softly to them. Hi, babies. Hey, I'm your daddy. The one that is in bed right now. That's your other daddy, but he's sleeping. Is he in the same room as him? So we'll hold you both soon once he wakes up.
Yeah, he was in the same room as him, yeah.
Okay, it's kind of hard to fucking follow. The babies were
That
all
feels
looking.
like torture.
The babies were all looking up at Raphael while sucking on the warm milk from their bottles. They're sucking it on like ones,
Mm-hmm.
Spaghetti.
Fucking a fat jewel.
Yeah,
Like synchronized.
that'd be like a
At
good.
the same time.
That'd be like a good bit on like Smiling Friends. Like there's like a boss character with like a giant like cigar goes, and he like starts sucking this cigar on once and blows smoke like every like 5 seconds.
Chopping a fat dart.
Yeah. Say, Donnie, how paralyzed is Mikey? Raphael
I don't
asked.
know. Pretty fucking. Well, Kevin Worth, you could have got electrocuted by a fucking rat.
Sorry, Mikey. We have to amputate his arms and legs.
We have to amputate his arms, and then it turns into Arpy.
Yeah.
I had to amputate his turtle dick. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he was always better. He was always a better catcher than pitcher.
Yeah.
Well, Raphael, have you ever seen that one image from Mikey the Grappler?
Yeah.
It's a documentary.
Well, when I feel anything from his shoulders and his legs, I will have to say, it's hard to tell how long he'll be paralyzed, but I know he can still move his arms, though. How do you know he's in a coma? But Mikey will have to be in a wheelchair for now on. But since he's in a coma, Mikey can still sleep on the bed, and he can get around in a wheelchair. He's
Wow,
he can't get around in the
more
wheelchair. He's in a
wheelchair
coma.
rep
Fucking rolling around the
Whoa, whoa.
sewers like a fucking vegetable. Like,
He's still doing ninja flips and shit.
yeah. Dude, that'd be sick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles,
Michelangelo's disabled. He's paralyzed from short neck down.
It's like the fucking.
Wow, this is more wheelchair rep than we're used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donatello
Fuck, man.
said. Raphael nodded his head as if he understands that Michelangelo is going to be in a wheelchair. He just told you that.
No. Oh my god,
Fucking
guys.
padding, man. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Well,
guys. I just realized.
let me keep reading. Let me keep reading then.
He's mangled Michaelangelo.
Mangled Michelangelo, yeah.
Oh, no.
Then Raphael continues on feeding his baby boys, while Donatello continues on feeding Michelangelo's baby boys. Damn, this is fucking crazy.
That's one word for it.
Yeah. We're getting close. We're getting close, people. Day after day, Michelangelo has not waked up from his coma. But all Raphael...
I read Michelangelo wake up from his coma, and I was completely prepared for that.
But Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, Chrissy, and Splinter can do is hope and pray that Michelangelo will pull through. You know, I think April and Casey should know about this. I'm just saying.
Hey, Mr. Meme, next time warn me when you're gonna take me to a fucking vegan buffet because there are no steaks.
Until one day, Michelangelo starts to open his eyes and that he is awake. Who did not die? Mikey, you're awake. How do you feel? To be honest, Spooky, would you rather not have no lines at all, or?
I don't fucking know, dude. Because I feel like if Mikey died, the story would end sooner.
And look how nonchalant fucking Mikey is to this. Raphael asked, going over to him. Michelangelo looks up at Raphael and smiled at him.
Hi, Donnie.
No, hi.
What was it that Sonic? Sonic said when he got revived in Sonic High School?
Hi, Raph. Where are the babies?
Sonic would say, ha, I heard that Shredder was at my funeral and laughing at me. What a fucking crock of shit, am I right?
What a bunch of cowabunga bullshit.
He asked. Your baby boys are doing fine, and they're gorgeous, Raphael said.
Your babies are in blocks of ice.
Michelangelo smiled.
Your babies are in sludge.
And then he
like
gives Raphael a kiss on his lips. Donatello came into the room, and then he saw Michelangelo, who is now awake.
Mikey, you're awake!
He said with a smile.
Hi, Donnie.
Michelangelo said with a smile. Mikey, I gave birth to my 2 baby boys. Their names are Mikey Jr. and Yoshi. Raphael said while holding his 2 baby boys. Michelangelo looked at the babies in Raphael's arms. He said,
and he looked at the babies and went, Wagyu!
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 This is even harder than having a dog.
No, I gotta be your dad!
Adam, was that the first thing you said to Adam Jr.?
Yeah. This is harder than having a dog.
I'm gonna be your dad.
Now I'm gonna be... No. Okay.
Hello, my other wonderful, sweet baby boys.
He cooed.
Wait,
one of the boys from heaven.
Just again for me, but like, shouldn't they have all decided together how they were going to name it?
They did.
And they already talked about what they're going to name the babies. The author forgot, just like the author forgot that there were going to be 2 sets, like two sets of twin boys. You know, the author thinks we forgot.
Yeah.
God, the author does not.
Adam, just read this, please. We're so close.
What are you gonna name your 2 baby boys, Mikey?
Donatello asked.
Glup and Shitto.
Glup and Shitto, yeah. Spooky?
Well, I have decided to name my first one, which is Baby A. Oh, it's A from the Bioshock Rude sister.
Yeah, Baby A, yeah.
Raph Jr.
And keep reading.
And for my second one, which is Baby B, I will name him McQueen.
It came full circle.
Michaelangelo, Raphael, Yoshi, and McQueen.
Yeah.
This is like, this would be like, when me and my boyfriend, have kids or get kids or whatever, and we're like, you guys ask me like, so what are you gonna name him? I'll name him Denji, and our kid is fucking white as snow.
Yeah, name your kid Red Bandit.
Red Bandit, fuck you. This is my son, Maverick.
Maverick. How about we just name our kids after the SDC guys? Like, this is Blake, Bob, Blake.
Well, no, because the SDC boys all named their kids after the Chipmunks after they changed their last names to Seville.
How about we name our kids after Garage Band characters?
Well, you can name your kids after Garage Band characters. I'm naming mine.
It's a little con meme.
Wait, did you actually do that?
No.
What?
Did they actually do that, the Sevilles?
No.
Nah. Michaelangelo said with a smile.
McQueen.
Adam.
Nice names. What a fucking idiot.
Nice names. And you know what? The funny thing is, since we don't know how he inflected that, going off of the punctuation or like the fucking story, it could just be like nice names.
Donatello's just waiting to break the news to Mikey that he's paralyzed. Like he's like getting all excited for it. Donatello.
Yeah, and then Splinter comes in with like a bib and a fucking fork and a knife. Is like, all right, give me one. Give me one, or I'm taking them all.
Donatello said. Then he looks at all 4 baby boys and he says, "Welcome to the family, Raph Jr., Mikey Jr.,
This is my line.
Welcome to the family, Raph Jr., Mikey Jr., McQueen, and Yoshi. I can't believe you named your kids that. Welcome to the family.
I mean, like, I can understand Yoshi.
Yeah,
I can understand
too.
Yoshi. Yoshi's an actual name, and I guess they technically have like Japanese like heritage, so it's not like white people naming their kid like something Japanese. So it's like I can get that. I can also understand like Raph Jr. as like weird a name as Raphael is to name your kid in this day and age. Yeah. I can get it. I don't get fucking McQueen. Because that just sounds like either people understand that it's a Cars reference and they think you're a fucking weirdo, or they don't and they think you're some sort of weird fucking asshole who names their kid's name. Like that's like a person who names their kid like Millionaire. Like it sounds like the name a rich person would give. It sounds like what Kid Rock would name his kid.
Yeah. Raphael and Michaelangelo smiled on what Donatello had said to their baby boys. They looked at each other and they gave each other a kiss on their lips. Later, Donatello starts to have a talk with Michaelangelo alone. But Michaelangelo wants Raphael to be with him, so Donatello...
No, Mikey, don't cheat on Raph!
So Donatello decides to stay with Michaelangelo. So Donatello could tell Michaelangelo what he's going to say. God.
I see what's going down.
I see what's going on.
Mikey, there is something that I have to tell you.
Donatello said, feeling nervous.
Hold on. What is it, Donnie? Why are you nervous?
Michaelangelo asked, feeling concerned.
Well, the reason why I'm nervous is because I'm just don't know on how you're going to handle on what I'm going to say to you.
Jesus Christ, Donnie.
Donatello said.
Donnie, I know how you feel, but I will understand on what you are going to say.
Yeah, I mean, I got raped by fucking Shredder. Nothing can hurt me anymore. What happened?
Okay, well, your legs don't work no more. You're never going to walk again. Can't take you out on missions anymore. Sorry.
And then we go to Brian screaming Michelangelo.
This is where Michelangelo freaked out.
Meet your new babysitter. Miss Shredder, and it's just Shredder and drag.
Oh God!
Like Shredder going full Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh God, damn it!
Miss Shredder. Hello, it's me, Miss Shredder. I'm here to babysit the babies.
Oh, hello, Miss Shredder. You look really trustworthy and like a new person I've never seen before. I don't know why my sphincter is tightening when I see you.
Michelangelo said.
Oh, okay, let me ask you this. Do you feel anything in your shoulders, like pain?
Donatello asks politely. Michelangelo starts to feel his shoulders and starts to feel anything.
No, I don't feel anything on my shoulders. No pain either.
Michelangelo said.
Okay, do you feel pain in your legs?
Donatello asked politely. Michelangelo starts to feel his legs and he tried to move them, but they won't move. Oh no!
Oh my god! My legs won't move, Donnie.
Michelangelo said. He could have just said that. He just could have.
That's what I'm afraid of. Mikey, what I'm trying to tell you is, since right after you were you went into a coma, I believe that you're paralyzed.
How's
I'm
it?
gonna make you move because you're standing still.
I don't know how that could happen, but alright. Donatello said with his
I seem to be struck by you.
Donatello said with his eyes closed on what Michelangelo is going to say. Michelangelo had his eyes wide as saucers. He had a little gasp in his throat, like he doesn't know what to say. But then
I hate it. Like, so he has a burp stuck in his throat.
but then he starts to scream.
No.
Then he starts to cry on Raphael's shoulder. Raphael starts to wrap his arms around him and rubs his shell to give him some comfort.
I can't feel my shell anymore, Raph!
I can't feel anything! Eleanor! Michelangelo looks at Raphael with tears in his eyes.
Oh my god, this really is just like Twisted Twister.
What the fuck is happening? Great. Spooky.
What?
Yeah.
Where's my line?
Yeah.
Raph, will you still love me if I was a worm in a wheelchair?
Yes. Raphael hugs Michelangelo really tight. But he's very gentle since Michelangelo had a C-section. And then he says, thank you for...
Yes, he's still very tender. A fucking week or two after.
Oh, Mikey, I will love you no matter what happens to you. I will help you.
My name is Alex, and I will love you always.
You through everything as well. Because you and I are still good mates, husbands, and wonderful daddies to our 4 baby boys. I still
What about
love you,
fucking
Mikey.
Chrissy?
You and I are still together.
What about Chrissy?
Chrissy's just gone.
Fuck Chrissy. All my homies hate Chrissy.
Fuck Chrissy. Michelangelo looked up at Raphael, and then he smiled up, and then he gives Raphael a kiss on his lips and gives him a hug as well. Michelangelo turns to Donnie, and he says,
Donnie, since I'm paralyzed, I can still move my arms? So I can hold my baby boys?
I mean, you can move your arms, so...
So I could hold my... Can I still move my arms? Question. So I could still hold my baby boys? Not a question.
Donatello looks at Michelangelo and saw on how Michelangelo gives Raphael a hug, and then he smiled.
Yes, Mikey, you can still move your arms, and you can still hold on to your babies.
I don't know how that...
Wait, Michelangelo couldn't figure that out by himself?
I don't know why that has to be a question. He said, Michelangelo's...
Listen, again, we've established, Ludo, Donnie is the smartest of the turtles, and we've already established he couldn't pour water out of a boot with the instructions on a heel. The other ones are lucky to still be alive.
He said. Michelangelo smiled and relaxes in Raphael's arms with a sigh of relief. Donatello smiles, and then he goes to the other side of the room, and picks up Michelangelo's baby boys. Michelangelo lifts his arms out, and he gets to hold onto Raph Jr. and McQueen in his arms. Then Donatello starts to pick up Mikey Jr. and Yoshi. And he hands them over to Raphael, which he lifts his arms out and he gives to hold onto Mikey Jr. and Yoshi. And he's like, okay, we get it. Later, when Night came into the Big Apple, Night came into the Big Apple, fucking Nightwing.
The big wheel.
The big wheel, the Big Apple, it's all connected.
It's all come full circle.
And inside the sewers, Raphael and Michaelangelo are in bed together, and they are both holding onto their baby boys in their arms. Oh, Mikey, look what we brought into this world, and what we lost, Raphael said softly while holding his baby boys that were trying to snooze. He's like, the cat loves to snooze. Spooky.
Fucking sorry, I'm like, well, we can't believe that we both gave birth to 2 sets of twin baby boys.
Michaelangelo said softly while looking at one of his baby boys that is sucking on
And
his
the
little
bounce
thumb.
tomorrow.
Raphael smiled, and then he and Michaelangelo start to give each other a kiss on the lips. Raphael and Michaelangelo start to give each of their baby boys a goodnight kiss on their forehead. And then Leonardo, Donatello, Chrissy, and Splinter all came in and gave them a kiss on the forehead. And they kissed their foreheads back.
Damn it.
So they could get some sleep for the night. Michelangelo starts to put them in their cribs. What's with the nest? What happened to the nest?
There was no need for the nest.
There was no need for that
Think,
nest.
Mr. Meme.
Tucks them in, gives them goodnight kisses on their foreheads. We're almost there. And then he starts to go back to bed. Gives Michelangelo a goodnight kiss on his lips. Good night, Mikey. I love you no matter what happens. I will always love you. They're not going to do their whole monologue thing from the beginning of the story. I feel like that would be more poetic than this.
God, no. What, you want this author to call back to something that fucking matters?
I don't know. It just feels like maybe this whole thing was like one giant joke and everyone's going to come back on stage to do a Bollywood dance number to end the movie. I don't know. I don't know what would happen, he said with a smile.
Fucking, hold on, give me a second.
And we all come out. It's like, well, guys, I guess.
Good night, Raph. I love you no matter what happens. I will always love you forever and for always. And my name is Alex.
Michelangelo said with a smile, and then they both fall fast asleep together. In a wonderful starry night in New York City, with a bright future ahead of them, and many more to come. And we are
Is it over?
we are done
The
with
end?
the story.
Okay,
wait,
good.
But wait,
Okay.
cast call time. Look, these are all the characters that would be the voices of. We got Michael Dobson as the
Spooky
voice
is out.
of Leon. Oh, get back in here, you little bitch! He fucking posted a picture of Garfield kicking Snoopy off the fucking thing. But wait, look, it's a casting call. Characters were supposed to be the characters, they're here. Look at this. Michael Dobson as the voice of Leonardo. Kirby Morrow as the voice of Michelangelo. Jason Gray Stanford as the voice of Donatello. Matt Hill as the voice of Raphael. Stephen Mendel as the voice of Splinter. And Chrissy, we're gonna censor out that last name, as herself. Raph, Leo, Donnie, Mikey, Forever Lover. Please be sure to review this chapter and give Raph, Leo, Donnie, Mikey, Forever Lover the credit. She made me do the work. There's one song in this story, which is called From This Moment On, which is sang by Shania Twain with Brian White. Be sure to review this story. Thank you. What?
No, I thought the song in this story was just the two of us. We're not singing Shania Twain.
No, it is. It's just the two of us.
It is? Is that it? It's fucking...
Yeah, it is. It has to be. Wait.
I don't remember that song being sung by fucking Shania Twain, or...
For love, I give my last breath for this moment on. Is it?
This is
It's
This
not
isn't
just
just
the two
the-
of us.
yeah.
Oh
The one
God.
I go is building that has like building castles in the sky.
Oh
You
shit.
fucking, I hate you.
Yeah.
So
But
And
hey,
then it faced the credits with Michelangelo having another seizure.
I guess. Wait. I guess.
like
I.
Mr. Meme, it ends like fucking 8 crazy nights. How Whitey has like a fucking episode,
Yeah. Well.
but it's Mikey,
Yeah.
and then he drops the babies and they land on their heads and die.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to say after all this. Goodbye, Ninja Turtles. Goodbye, Leonardo. Goodbye, Donatello. Goodbye, Raphael. Goodbye, Michelangelo. Goodbye, Buddy and Oreo. Goodbye, Splinter. Goodbye, Chrissy. Goodbye, Wilka, the best character. Goodbye, April and Casey. Goodbye, babies.
Goodbye, Michaelangelo.
Well, who's Michelangelo?
And
It's
goodbye,
Michelangelo.
Moon.
And
Goodbye, Moon.
And goodbye.
Goodbye, this mortal coil. I'm gonna go fucking swallow a bottle
You
of
know
it.
what?
Xanax.
I'll give the author the tiniest shred of credit. At least they had the balls to keep Michelangelo in the wheelchair. It didn't make the story better, but at least there was actually some sort of consequence.
You know what? You know what? You know what? That's a very smart move on your part, Adam. If you give them credit at the end of the story, that sort of prevents Bob's Law from happening.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Bob's Law. I know what it is. I'll give credit when I think credit is due. I don't really think it makes the story better because the story itself was bad. But at least it was. At least it was a consequence of something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this once again for the last time. This is a deleted story. Don't go looking for the author at all or anything. Don't contact the author about this. If it's deleted, then from what we've seen, there are many obvious reasons why the author might have deleted this story for, and don't contact them at all. But Spooky.
What?
I'm sorry, but thank you for letting me have this story on the channel.
You're fucking welcome. Don't you ever ask me for anything.
Oh man.
I
owe you like a fucking chicken dinner.
Fucking, you owe me a blowjob.
I'm not gonna blow you. I'm not gay.
Ooh.
Anyways,
I don't want you to. I'm
Whoa.
not gay, homo.
I'm not gay, man. I'm not gay. Anyways, so yeah, this has been a great night. I had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Good night.
Thank you for watching this entire series. Don't contact.
To quote the Turtles, "Cowabunga, my dudes."
Don't contact the author. Join the Discord server if you want to yell at me or yell at
As a great man once said, "Shredder's my asshole and Splinter's my balls."
We also CC we also have a Ko-Fi.
CC's Ko-Fi.
We do individual stuff on our channels. Go check out Don't Read. The channel Adam's a part of.
Yeah. We also covered a bad Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story.
It's much shorter and honestly much better than this.
That's wild to think about, honestly.
And it's true. It is objectively a true
I think
statement.
it's better because it's short. Like, it doesn't overstay.
Yeah, like the same reason why idiots say Jurassic Park 3 is better than Jurassic Park 2.
I want to give a special shout-outs and thanks to the podcast Friday Night Fanfiction for covering this story on their show.
Yeah, they really need a shout-out from us.
I don't know, maybe one of them will find this video. It's like, oh, it's that fucking Ninja Turtle thing, and they'll just see us. Like, oh god, it's spreading.
Oh god, it's spreading. We gotta kill
faster than the baby disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 99, also known as Steve-O. If you're watching this, thank you for covering this story, and thank you for covering fucking.
Whoever guy whose name Mr. Beam just said. Fuck you for covering the story, because then he kept whining and complaining like a baby who wanted kids. Like, yeah, I wanted this story. I wanted you this story. I was like, fine. If you'll stop fucking whining, here, I'll give you your toy.
I think that's enough.
Right.
I think that's enough. That's like 2 hours worth of content. See you guys.
Yeah.
Cowabunga!
Cowabunga! Wait, guys, let's say it one more time. The itchy thing. Are you guys ready? All at once.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I feel so itchy! Itchy, itchy, itchy! That could have been
Itchy.
better.